So do you have you brought up the Willie Taggart evaluation, now Mike Norvell. I'm right there with you. I was the same place with Taggart where I didn't think he was doing a good job, but at the same time, I thought he needed a third year. I wasn't optimistic that he was the guy, but still, I didn't think it was sufficient to give him the 1 year plus the 9 games. So here we are with Norvell, 2 seasons in. Like you say, most people are going to say, hey, after this third year, we want to see significant improvement. So for you, is that just a straight out win total, or is it win total plus kind of putting things into context, figuring out how well did they play versus the record? Because you can have a pretty flimsy 8-4 where you still get blown out by 5 touchdowns against the Clemsons of the world, or you could have a really competitive 8-4 that you're fighting against the better teams on the schedule. So where do you stand on what you need to see this year?
Yeah, so I'm with you in regards. So I think I'm at the 8-win standpoint myself, but it has to be a competitive 8-4, like you just stated. But it has to be some defining wins. So you have to win some games because, like I was talking about last season, us going 5-3 down the stretch, and you look at the 3 losses we had. Clemson pretty much beat some situations in regards to the refs and not filling out finishing the game on a defensive standpoint. You lose 24-21 to Florida. NC State, Jordan Travis got hurt NC State, Jordan Travis out with the flu. We just had some real bad luck last year. So we lost 28-14 to NC State due to Jordan Travis not playing at all with the flu. And those were those type of games where, hey, we lost, but we can't. FSU fans are pretty much tired of that. They want results. All of the feel goods say, hey, we're 7-5, but you look at 3 losses, we're less than 6 points, so to speak. No, we got to have results. We got to flip those games and make those wins. So 8-4 is what I'm thinking. For me, that has to be the bar for Mike Norvell and this team. 8-4. We got to see some type of light. You bring back 8 starters on defense, 9 on offense, and also you bring in a couple transfers that's going to be competing and taking, quite frankly, some starting jobs. So you have a pretty good team coming back on paper. Start 0-4, finish 5-3 down the stretch. It has to be a turning point. So I'm in the thinking of 7 to 9 wins I would be okay with, but I'm not sure how the fan base would take a 7-5 a year after going, winning 3 games or 5 games the previous year. We gotta have some type of turnover and win the games we should be winning the ACC and try to get the program back to where it should be.